Reality check, man, from your device. It's a unique one, aromatic, realistic TV. Anyway, today, my viewers and subscribers, who don't know, Jamaica is in crisis. So we can't pay attention to the distractor them. They are using people like this piece of shit, Marl and Morgan, to distract the Jamaican people. But we are not getting distracted. We have to stay focused, stay laser sharp, because all that they have right now is distraction and PR stunt. We can't pay attention to them, because if we pay attention to them, we're going to get caught up in them foolishness. The clip that I am about to present to you now, she's a former educator, live in Linstead, St. Catherine, fall on tough times and need medical assistance. She is now a pensioner. She stated that it is rough for food and everything, and to travel from country to Kingston. It is not easy. It is rough. She make it clear that the government has failed her. A lady who was there as an educator to prepare the next scholar, the next nurse, the next doctor, the next teacher, the next fireman, the next gardener, the next domestic helper, name it. She play her role to our society, and she has fallen on tough time, and she stated the system has failed her. When I continue to see these stories keep on popping up, it gives me more energy to fight and know that I can't get caught up in the Jamaica Labour Party distraction after distraction after distraction. Because we know our people face with serious problem every day, especially when it come on to healthcare. And this clip that I want to present to you now, when I present this clip and you watch it, I want you to draw your own conclusion and tell me if we should pay attention to piece of shit like Marl and Morgan, or we as a people should continue to hold this government accountable for reject and neglecting the Jamaican people for 9 years. Anyway, take it away.
A 57-year-old woman and her son are distressed this evening. The woman, who's been visiting the Linstead Hospital in St. Catherine for over 2 months, was left in limbo after being discharged with an IV device left in her arm. Ramarda Lyons has the details.
Kevor Samuels assists his mother, Barbara Rose Blackwood, who has an IV needle in her arm, usually as seen inside a hospital room. But these two are on the outskirts of the Kingston Public Hospital, KPH. The woman, distorted, rests on a bucket a vendor provided. She told me she was weak.
Right now I am very sleepy and tired.
But how did she get here? TVJ News understands she's been visiting the Linstead Hospital in St. Catherine, where she lives since December 2024. After a CT scan and an MRI, her son said Linstead referred her to KPH. The referral form here is dated January 28, 2025. Mr. Samuel said he asked doctors at Linstead Hospital if his mother could be transported by an ambulance.
They told me that I need to take mommy by myself, and I told them that I don't have a personal vehicle. So this morning they sent me without taking out the IV out of mommy, and I was surprised that they told me that there was no ambulance available, because I'm looking at 2 ambulances in the hospital.
Now, early on February 6, he got a taxi to take his mother to KPH. Inside the taxi, he realized that the IV needle was still in her arm. An IV needle is a very small needle that's inserted into a vein used to deliver fluids, medications, and blood directly to the bloodstream.
It was very hectic. It was very hectic on the way coming, dealing, persons, and yet I have to try to protect mommy hand from no one bouncing the IV in mommy hand.
Mrs. Rose Blackwood, a retired educator, feels as though the system is failing her.
The entire system, because I'm a pensioner. I don't have enough money to travel all the way to Kingston, from country to Kingston. And I used to teach and all of that, but it's rough. It's really rough. Plus I have to buy food and maintain myself. Yeah, so it's failure.
Their day in Kingston ended with another referral, this time from KPH to the University Hospital of the West Indies.
It's just very stressing. Like right now, mommy is sitting there with the IV in her hand. I come to Kingston Public Hospital, they're telling me that no, I need to go to UC Hospital.
At 3:45 p.m., he said the next move was to take his mother back to Linstead to have the IV needle removed. He said he was told it could not be done at KPH.
No, I have to go back to Linstead because the IV is in mommy's hand. So I have to go back to Linstead to get them take it out because Kingston Public Hospital is telling me that they cannot take it out of her hand. And they're saying that no one contacted them, which I was in the room when someone contacted the doctor, the Cuban doctor contacted the person at the KPH hospital, and the phone was loud enough so I could overhear the conversation.
It's another dead end because they referred us to university. So we have to find money again to go all the way to university from where we're living. And it's really heart-rending.
Health Minister Dr. Christopher Tufton said he could not comment on this specific case. However, he noted that it's usually the case where ambulance transfers between hospitals are reserved for inpatients, those who cannot be treated at one facility and have to be treated at another. Mr. Tufton also questioned whether Mrs. Rose Blackwood was given a specific date as to when she was supposed to visit KPH. At 4:10 p.m., Mr. Samuels and his mother journeyed to a bus stop in Kingston to get transportation back to St. Catherine. The CEO of Linstead Hospital says the family will be contacted so the IV device can be removed. Romarda Lyons, TVJ News.
You see that, man? Them release the lady, with the IV in her hand. Not if that them not take out time hand. But you see the amount of rigmarole what poor people and sufferer have to go through in a Jamaica. She live in a Linstead, in a St. Catherine. For the past 2 months, I down there she go to get her treatment. After she do a CT scan and an MRI, then transfer her to KPH. When she go KPH, then give her a next rigmarole again and send her to the University Hospital of the West Indies. And at the end of the day, the youth have to take his mother and go back at Linstead. Waste of time. So we just want people to understand and see the agony and the pain what poor people have to go through in a Jamaica. And when we see all some little piece of dog shit, like the fat hog, yeah. Morgan. And people that defend Andrew Holness administration and talking about third term. It is a disgrace. So no see why we have to stay focused. We can't get caught up in the distraction and the PR stunt, because that is all the Jamaica Labour Party have. Distraction and PR stunt. They don't have nothing to show to the people, to convince the people, so the people to give them a third term. So all that they are doing is PR stunt. But it's not gonna work. But she visited the Linstead Hospital for the past 2 months. After a CT scan and an MRI, she was referred to the KPH in Kingston. The youth say when he asked them if they can transfer an old lady to Kingston, because he does not have any form of transportation, them tell him no, he have to figure out that on your own. Take it into consideration that the lady still have an IV needle in her hand. That simply means to say them not even check her before they release her back and forth out of the hospital. She said the system is failing her. She don't have as much money to travel back and forth. She stated as a pensioner, it is really hard. It is really hard to buy food, expense, take care of myself, and to travel from country to Kingston, back and forth. To go, it is really hard to the uni. So at the end of the day, she get another referral to go to the university hospital of the West Indies. And even when they do that, him have to end up back, go back to Linstead, to go take out the IV out time on. Because them say, them couldn't do it at KPH. To take out the IV needle out of your hand, them say they could not do it at KPH. So then send her back to Linstead. Think about that, my viewers and subscribers. Youth, so when you ask them if they can transfer an old lady to Kingston, when they tell him say no, because there is no ambulance, youth, so when him look over there, 2 ambulance park up over there. So it's all ring my roll them have on this family. Yo, me give kudos to the youth there, you know. I swear to God, and enough boy pitney just to rally around their mother, so you know. Me lift my hands to the youth there. Because the youth there is a different species. What me say? And enough youth just surround their mother. And when you see a youth around a mother like that, you can see the frustration in his face. Because him sees him just in a one big circle. Him now reach now, brother. The system has failed our people. They fail us so bad. There is nobody to stand up and look out for our people. Our people being treated like a dog. Over the past 9 years, when you look at our health facilities, they are a disgrace. We don't have sufficient nurse and doctor to look after our people and treat them with dignity. This is a splitting example. They discharge a lady with an IV needle in her hand. They send him a KPH, and when him go a KPH, them say them can't remove it. Then give her a next referral. So if you go on to the university hospital, and even after that, you would have to end up and go back to Linstead. No service. And people talking about third term. People out there, they run up and down, they try to back and defend the administration. The viewers and subscribers, but me say anybody what uno see say labor right. If them are no criminal, they have criminal intention, or it just not happen yet. For them pull off the criminality there. But anything what you say and see support Andrew Wallace, criminal. Because only criminal and people with criminal intention would support people like them there. What they treat people so. You see me? Some people, you know, in life, them think them comfortable because them can find a night dinner. Them can send them pitney to school. Them can buy gas and put in a them car and them can drive go wherever they want. So them believe them are the biggest thing in life. But one thing we tell some people, when Almighty God fall rain, that go upon every man all stop. And every man have them day. Because some with money going coming like a nothing to us. And those kind of people make the system hurt 90% of the people. Because through them in a one little position where them are right. Them say, F off with everybody else. Are we good? Just think about it. Just think about this lady Barbaris Rose Blackwood, an educator, a lady who spent her time in the classroom preparing the next generation of Jamaican, and she fall on deaf ears. And enough of we bad heart and dirty heart, because that's how we stay as Jamaican. Some of we are dirty and black and nasty and think. Some of we heart coming like with Andrew Holness. When we see some people in some situation, we quick we jump, we say them waste time. Teacher and they get no money in Jamaica. Some of them just do it for the love. So I am not here to pass any verdict. And that is why we have a government. That is why we elect a government to put programs and system in place so that they can assist and help the vulnerable of our country. We did not put them in place to help themselves. Because when you look into it, and we cannot give account for $3 trillion under the Andrew Holness-led administration. When you take a look at the Health and Wellness Ministry, them alone cannot give account for $700 billion. Just think about it, my viewers and subscribers. If that $700 billion when pumped back in a free healthcare system, Jamaica would have a first world healthcare system. You understand? So you no need to go to no go phone or beg nobody, nothing. The money was there. The money was there to build the system, to turn it into a first world system. But the Andrew Holness administration steal the money away from the Jamaican taxpayer. And so because of that, the people cannot get no good service when them go to the hospital. Because the Andrew Holness administration steal away our resources. Anyway, my viewers and subscribers, stay tuned to Aromatic Realistic TV. Like and share and follow the movement over YouTube. As we said, the whole are we there to hold them accountable. So there is no time to fall for their distraction, But we continue to hold them accountable. That is the number one goal around here. To hold this administration accountable. She said the system failure. See, I don't have a lot of money. Buy food and everything. It is rough. Even travel back and forth from Linstead to Kingston. Signature word, it remained the same. I love my people. Until then, Unoanimatic will chat again. Peace and love.